Uh, I'm just gonna do like a screen recording and there's a narration of the whole process. It's cool. So you make a new layer and you want to name that layer body. Then you start, you zoom in, I guess. Yeah, you want to make the body clean up below the head, so you drag the layer below. Then you pick up your brush tool. You want to select the color of the hair because that's the color of the lines I'm gonna use. So I'm just gonna use the eyedropper tool, similar to what we talked about in Illustrator. And you want to draw the neck. You can put the skeleton visual on just by clicking on that button there. Then now you want to draw the arms. So here you're just gonna free flow, just basically like putting flesh on top of the skeleton, the bones, and there wherever you just keep going. You can zoom in to getting on the details. Yeah. So now you draw the pocket. I'm just gonna give some like motivational stuff while drawing this because I can't keep on talking about drawing each part of the body. It's quite time consuming, guys. So this is gonna be like a 45 minutes video of just lining up. So animation takes time, guys. Don't think about 5 seconds as something that might be so easy. You if you want to really hone in on stuff, maybe sometimes you could just like put on a TV show on like your Netflix or Hulu or whatever subscription app you have, and just watch something on another screen while you do your artwork. You could put something on your iPad. I usually do that a lot. I put something on my iPad, or I just listen to some cool music that I like, maybe an album. Then I just start drawing. I start cleaning up. Cleaning up takes a lot of time. That's what takes the most time, if I'm being sincere. So you just have to be patient with your lines. You want to make sure you have clean lines. I'm not going for perfection in this because it's something that usually moves, so you don't even necessarily notice the imperfections that much. That's like it's not like really straight lines. And besides that, I'm trying to be time conscious. So if I had wanted all my lines to be really straight and really smooth, I would have spent more time doing the Control Z, redoing my lines to make sure that they are perfectly straight. So yeah, that's basically why I'm just free drawing and I'm drawing real fast so that I can get this done in the shortest amount of time possible. Teaching animation under like an hour or under 2 hours is it's not that easy, and it takes time really. So here we add details to the trousers. Those mini lines there just give it like a bit extra detail when you look at it. You can tell that it's the jeans. So now we're just gonna pick up the colors, fill it, pick up the colors, then fill in the colors for each part. So that was the wrong selection. Pick it up again. Now fill the color of the skin. So here we're gonna contend with the colors. We want to color the character. Never settle for your first color, even if it looks good or you think it looks okay. There's no exact formula for this. I still battle with colors till this day, but yeah, I'm basically trying. So I just kept trying and seeing how different things looks. Then I just basically picked that because I was tired. It's not that it's the best decision or the best option, but I picked that and I started calling the other elements. Oh, I just tried that and that looks cool, so I left it. I picked colors for the boots. Again, I checked and I thought that that was okay. Dark blue. So It's recording. My roommates are musicians, so bear me if you can hear them. So now I move on to the next frame. I hit F6 to make a new frame. So when you make a new frame, you can easily just manipulate it to fit. So if you select that tool, that's the direct free transform tool, you can easily like warp parts of your character's body. This selection tool I just used right now, I just hit the L key, and when I hit the L key, it gives me that lasso selection where I can just hover around body parts and move them around. So those parts are parts that can't easily be warped, or I haven't figured out a smart way to warp them. But for this body part, I'm just going to have to redraw it. So I'll select my brush tool by hitting the B shortcut on your keyboard. Then you just look at your character and you're like, okay, that part was good. Then you select your brush again and you now start drawing. So you draw that leg that way. Remember guys, I'm just free drawing, so I'm not necessarily worried about proportions and all that right now because I'm trying to get this done as quick as possible. So you draw the legs. Remember, you just follow the skeleton of the rough sketch we did from last week. So we're just going. So now you have your new legs drawn. Draw your new shoe. Draw the underneath of the shoe. Give it some extra details based on how your character changes. We want to add some details so that it can fit in and match up with those parts that change, so that you have like different angles, different views, and different levels of detail. Those minute details count at the end of the day, but for something like this, I guess you can understand. So you pick up colors, fill, and then just give it another fill. So that lasso deletes L and deletes lasso key. So that's your second frame. So we just repeat the process for the next couple of frames. I'm just going to speed this up because it's just like a repetition. You go to your next frame. So So we're done with the whole cleanups, and this is how to play when it's done. It's not the best, but yeah, this is what we could do with like the amount of time. I try to keep this under 2 hours. So this is how you export your work. You want to select file, export, then you want to export video. So it will usually open this box, and I chose to show you guys, save it with like the naming convention I tried to show you guys in class. So once you click on export, it's gonna open up Media Encoder, Adobe Media Encoder. So Adobe Media Encoder is gonna render out your file for you, and then you can submit that. You can send it to my mail, or yeah,